Hello, my friends. I am back. What a difference like 24 hours makes. Because yesterday was cold, rainy, miserable, and now it's like a nice spring evening, I guess you could say. It's like 8:30 East Coast time here in Rhode Island. So I'm out here smoking a cigar. This is a B52, one of my favorite cigars. From Monte de Cristo in Chicago. So enjoying this, but tonight I wanted to do something a little different. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I was going to do it at the end of last year, but I thought, I needed some content. I have two videos planned. Well, three. I'm going to do something on the Jeep tomorrow, I think, and because I'm off tomorrow. And of course, I got two tobaccos that I got to get to. One I had a plan to go on a hike, but I might cancel that and kind of just do a review here. We'll see. But also, salute to all those who've died for our freedoms here in the U.S. and abroad. Thank you. Moment for them. Anyway, so I was going to do this video on my favorite pipes, and this is not easy. I imagine, I know some people have done in the YTPC, they've done a few videos on their favorite pipes or essential pipes or whatever, but this one's tough for me. Other than the shed pipe, which you guys have seen. Let me see if I can get this off here. I don't mean to, this is always a pain to get back on there, but this is my favorite pipe, the 7LE 320 Author pipe. This is the shed version. I didn't bring out my original one. This is the one that resides in the shed, and it is the workhorse of the things that I review here. Hopefully that stays there. It doesn't fall. It doesn't really hold the magnet because the walls are too thick, but anyway, that's my favorite pipe. As I've mentioned numerous times here, my tripod's like a little off, so forgive me. But then there was this one I was smoking last night. This is a 320 Author pipe, 7LE. This is, what the hell is the name of this one? Does it say? Trevi. It's a Trevi. I like this, but there's a problem. These 6mm filter, God, this thing's stuck in there. These 6mm filters, I hate. I have... Half the problem was drawing. It must have got clogged or something. I never really have those problems with the 9mm. I don't know if you guys may think I'm crazy or something, but that was half the problem yesterday, was that filter was causing the issue. After I was done, I took it out. It was fine. I put it back in, and it was, again, had a problem drawing it, but then it cleared up. I think I had a piece of something in there, but anyway, I like this pipe, and it would probably be higher on my list, or it would probably be in right next to this here, but it's a 6mm, and I like my 9mm. So the next one is the Country Gentleman Corn Cob. This is probably my favorite corn cob. I just love the way this hangs. It's a good smoking pipe. I don't smoke it enough as I used to, and that's a shame. So you might see this a little bit more on the channel going forward. So the Country Gentleman, awesome pipe. I highly recommend getting one of those. Next up is, this one, the Herb Booth pumpkin pipe probably would be on this list if I didn't have this one. And of course, that's the Church Warden from 7LE. This thing, is this 7LE? I think this is 7LE. Let me make sure. Yeah, it is a 7LE. I remember the blue bag and all that. I love this pipe. I just love doing this, sitting back. You got to get a Church Warden, and this one is just, I love this one. Someone's riding a go-kart out in the neighborhood. I always wanted one of those when I was a kid. My next door neighbor, Paul, had one. I was always envious that he had one. I wanted one so bad. My father wouldn't do it, which is a surprising thing, to be honest, but it just didn't happen. I did get the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, so I guess there's a trade-off, right? You know, but anyway, back to this. This pipe is just, it's amazing. Now, I only break this out really in the winter months. I mean, I could break this out whenever, but I kind of smoke by mood and by season and, you know, holidays and whatnot. And had I not had this one, the Herb Booth one would be in here, the pumpkin pipe. Because that's kind of like the holiday pipe. But this one kind of just, it's because it's a church warden. That's the only reason it beats it. This is just a great pipe. You can't beat, as you can tell, I kind of like church wardens. You're going to see a theme going on here because you got this one. The Country Gentleman is kind of like that, like a small church warden kind of like thing going on there. Similar. I mean, they both kind of go down, they drop, right? They both do the old drop down, so you can kind of keep an eye on the church, right? And all its goods. This one's just more, I like this because you can just do this. You don't have to move much. This one you got to work a little bit, but you know, these two are very similar. You're going to see another one in a minute when I go down the list here. Take a puff of my cigar. It actually went out on me. I had to run in the house, do a few things. I came back out and it wasn't lit, so I had to relight it, which was a surprise to me. That doesn't happen, if at all, for me. When I first get the light, you know, warm up the foot, now all is good. Yep, there we go. Drop the ash. But I went with this, a cigar tonight, because, like I said, I'm off tomorrow night, so if I stink like a cigar tomorrow, it's not too bad. I don't want to, you know, because this, in here, it kind of lingers. Even when I open the door, the windows or whatever, it kind of lingers. At least I'm off tomorrow. It's not a big deal. So, but anyway, next up I have is the bamboo. The 7LE bamboo pipe. This thing was a surprise. Really was. I like the naked pipes. I like imbuing or embedding myself. That sounded really, really, really dirty. Anyway, I like, you know, the oils from my hands and stuff. You know, when you're smoking it, you get your hands getting on here. Your oils transmit onto this, the tobacco as well. And it gives it character. I like that. I like that about the 7LE 320 author pipe. That's naked as well. But this pipe is just a beautiful pipe, and it's a great smoker. All 7LEs are, really. I mean, but this was great. Oh, here we go. This is, of course, the downside is it's a 6mm filter. And I have struggled with this when it comes to doing that, with the filter in there. Not as bad as this one. This one is, it's a lot better. It's pleasant. But, so yeah, this one was a pleasant surprise. Highly enjoy this pipe. And if you can get it, because you'll be happy you got this thing. It's just a fantastic pipe. Next is the, is this the Dwarf Country Gentleman? Let me see. Let me punch this up. I had them down because I always forget my Meerschaum, Missouri Meerschaum cobs here. I just want to make sure I got it. Let's see. He's on here somewhere. He's on page 2, I think. Oh, the Dwarf Cobbett Corn Cob Pipe. And this one's fantastic. I like this one. I got this. Most of these I got at the Pipe Nook or tobaccopipes.com. But this one is another, it's like another church warden. Of course, it's a little different. It doesn't have, it's not as deep or whatever, but this is a good, when you don't want to commit to a big smoke, but you want to get that, you know, enjoyable smoke, this is good. It's of course, it's like a happy medium between this and the Country Gentleman. I mean, the Country Gentleman and this here, Like it's in between. It works out well. Like you can see that right there, right? Like it meets halfway between that and kind of this, right? So you kind of get the best of both of these here, really, at the end of the day. So definitely get the dwarf corn cob if you can. If you don't, I'm sure some of you have these pipes anyway, you know. But this is a good one. I like how this feels better than, although the Country Gentleman's a really good, you know, it's got that, but this, just the way the shape of the bowl fits, it just goes well. But anyway, so that's that. And then this late, let me lower this music down in case I get in trouble. This late one, this is the Handsome Gentleman. This is my Molina pipe. It's a little Arthur pipe, I guess you could say. I just love this thing. This is perfect. Just that it's a small smoker. Actually, you get more in here than you think, to be honest. And it's just a fun little pipe. Absolutely love this. This is a very sophisticated. This is if I was on a night on the town, go to the opera, if you will, or go to the play, whatever it may be, the movies or whatever, and I stepped outside and had a quick smoke. This would be it. Or a wedding. This would be great for a wedding. Like, that's why I call it the Handsome Gentleman. It really is a handsome pipe. It's small, but it packs a punch, if you ask me. But those are my pipes that I guess those are my top 5. Let's see. One, if you don't count that, so one. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so yeah. In any case, those are my top pipes as of now. Subject to change, but again, they just seem to be hard to beat when I get other pipes in. Of course, I lost my clay pipe. I have no idea where the hell my clay pipe went, but I gotta find it because I really did enjoy that pipe. That's a different experience altogether. I don't know where the hell it went. I looked in my tobacco box. I thought I put it in there. It's not there, so I'll be damned where the hell it is. But those are the pipes I enjoy. Those are the ones I typically go to most. Obviously, the 7LE320 Author, especially the shed pipe, that one is the workhorse out of all my pipes, if I have to say, because a lot of my reviews are done on this because I skip a few days. I don't smoke every day. So every few days, come in, do a review or whatever. It's usually on that one or the other 320 because they're my favorite pipes. They just smoke so damn good. And then I mix it up with these. This one here, surprisingly, you might see more of this as well as I do tests with stuff. This bamboo wood is a good... you know, I have to look this up. I don't know. I don't think the inside's briar, but I don't know. But anyway, it's a good pipe. So tomorrow, I'm gonna do a video on the Jeep. I'm gonna talk about the mods that I've done. Not that they're mods, they're or upgrades, if you will, more or less. And then I may do another video on a tobacco. So maybe 2 videos tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy my cigar. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys had a great long weekend. I know I did, despite the miserable rain and cold here in the Northeast. Hopefully everyone else had better weather than I did. Anyway, I'm out of here. Take care.